In the turbulent aftermath of Alexander the Great's death in 323 BC, the vast empire he forged faced an uncertain future. The power vacuum left by his passing led to the era known as the Wars of the Diadochi, a series of brutal and protracted conflicts as his generals and successors, known as the Diadochi, vied for control. Among these conflicts, the massacres that unfolded were not mere acts of warfare, but pivotal moments that would shape the course of Hellenistic history. The precursor to these violent struggles was the gathering at Babylon, where Alexander's generals, including Perdiccas, Antipater, and others, met to discuss who would inherit the expansive dominion. They divided the empire amidst rising tensions and distrust. Yet peace was fleeting. Soon, ambition and personal vendettas took center stage, leading to a protracted era of bloodshed. One of the earliest and most significant battles among the Diadochi took place at the city of Triparadeisos in 321 BC. Antigonus, known as Monophthalmus, or the One-Eyed, demonstrated his military might. This assemblage was not just a meeting of strategies, but a congregation of enemies and allies where each sought dominion over a broken empire. It was a battleground and a massacre in a political sense, as loyalties were tested and alliances crumbled. The conflicts intensified with the Battle of Ipsos in 301 BC. It was here that the coalition forces, led by Lysimachus, Seleucus, and Cassander, faced Antigonus and his son Demetrius. The battle was bloody, a true massacre in its ferocity, leaving tens of thousands dead. The elephant cavalry, a terrifying force in the warfare of the era, played a critical role. The victory by the coalition decisively shifted the balance of power in the Hellenistic world, marking the end of Antigonus and his dreams of unified control. However, the massacres were not limited to the battlefield alone. Cities suffered under the Diadochi's relentless pursuit of power. Thrace, in particular, witnessed the wholesale slaughter of populations as Lysimachus sought to consolidate his rule. Such events were as much about eliminating political rivals as they were about exhibiting dominance over vast territories. These acts of cruelty were reminders of the volatility of unchecked militaristic ambition. The conclusion of these gruesome conflicts left an indelible mark on history, bringing about the fragmentation that characterized the Hellenistic period. The Diadochi's relentless clash was not merely for territorial gain, but for the broader legacy each sought to claim from Alexander. The kingdom once unified was now a mosaic of smaller, competing realms, an enduring testament to both the insurmountable ambition and the catastrophic costs of power. These massacres, both on and off the battlefield, were harbingers of a new world order. The fragmentation of Alexander's empire into Hellenistic kingdoms shaped centuries of history, influencing the political landscape that would later face the rise of Rome. The legacy of the Diadochi, forged in blood and conquest, remains a sobering reflection on the ruthless and often tragic pursuit of power.